And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Wet Hamster, and I have a commentator guest with me. You might know him from the third birthday.
Yes, much like that game, you can't get rid of me either.
Yep, he helped do commentary on the third birthday. For those of you who don't know who he is,
Still suffering for that one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at least you didn't have to endure as much suffering as I did, since I had to do all the editing and watch everything several times.
That is very true. I got away lightly.
So, what I want to show off here is because I killed high rank Kezu a lot, I now have a full voltage gun lance. You'll be seeing this one a lot because it's basically the best raw damage gun lance for a long time. Downside is it really has no range. Has absolutely no range. Oh, and for the viewers' pleasure, tell them where you know Monster Hunter from and all that. You've already told me these stories and whatnot.
Well, I've played some of the games on and off since the first one. I do have a couple of friends though who are, ludicrously huge fans of the games. So, to be honest, much of what I know about the series, comes from them refusing to shut up about it ever.
Also, I started right next to drome, if you didn't notice that. And I get instantly paralyzed by him too.
Clever. Off to a good start here.
Yep. Oh, this is the fun of high rank missions. They just start you in a random area. Usually, if you're unlucky, right in front of the monster.
Yeah, that's. To be honest, whenever I played any of the games, and I've played most of them, I think, except for Try.
That one's actually pretty good, considered it has good multiplayer.
Yeah. I never really get to any of the high level stuff because I'm constantly, I get through the opening grinding missions and I'm sort of like, okay, this is going to be fun, this is going to be fun.
And then you get to the big monsters and then
yeah. I can play like the Disgaea games for hours, but for some reason I'm just not quite masochistic enough to get into the Monster Hunter series.
Oh, well, it's kind of a shame.
I know that I would absolutely love it, but I don't know, it's just always been something of a stumbling block for me.
Yeah.
So whenever I can watch people play it and I can listen to them talk about it, but I just can never quite get into it myself.
I hate to say it, but you're probably forced to listen to people talk to it, considering you're here right now and you have your friends who won't shut up about it.
Yeah.
You're here against your will, man. I've got you tied to a chair.
Yeah, I get the feeling I'm either going to, actually make a proper attempt of getting into the games themselves, or I'm going to go crazy and start carving up corpses left and right and make myself a meat suit.
Yeah. That sounds
again.
Kind of again. Oh wait, yeah, that's right. Third birthday. Yeah, that happens.
That's the least that can happen when you're playing the third birthday.
Well, yeah, that is true.
But yeah, on the whole, I like the Monster Hunter games. It's just
you like the concept of
past
them, but you can't get past the grind and the difficulty curve.
Yeah, I mean, I got quite far into God Eater.
Yeah, I heard about that. I didn't really hear if it was good or not.
I enjoyed it. It's basically Monster Hunter the anime.
Yeah, the only thing I've seen of it is you have like a monster sword, and that's like your only weapon, this sort of big sword with a mouth.
Yeah, you can change the actual blade on it, so you can have like a hammer or a giant, like the broadswords in this. Or you can also turn it into a gun.
Oh, okay, fair.
Got a shield for it on it as well.
Because the only thing I've ever seen people use is like basically the sword version of it. Whenever I look at videos out of curiosity,
it's well worth a look. If it's a lot more immediate than Monster Hunter, which that's either a good thing or a bad thing depending on how you look at it.
Well, I've considered looking into and trying it, but it had to be sometime in the future when A, I'm not doing Monster Hunter as a Let's Play, and B, by the time I'm probably probably done with the Monster Hunter Let's Play, I'll probably still be enthralled with Final Fantasy XIV Version 2, because that's coming out in, like, December.
Yeah. I've been playing 13 too.
13.2 was actually pretty good. I enjoyed that.
It's probably the best Final Fantasy game that I've seen that's come out in years,
Yeah.
which is damning it with faint praise, I admit. But
Yeah, I know. What people also forget is, like, what I feel is, like, 7 is... People consider, like, 7 to be the perfect game, but honestly, that's just... It's... How should I put it?
nostalgia.
One is nostalgia, but I think it's... People think it's better than it actually is.
Cult of personality around it, of a sort.
Yeah. It's overrated, that's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
It is a good game, it is a damn fine game, but it is... So,
Yeah, I used to play it every year or so. Back when I first had my PS1, I should say.
personally, I think 9 was the best one, but maybe that's just me. A lot of people didn't like 9, never gave it a chance because they didn't like it, how the graphics was.
9 was very underrated, I thought.
Yeah, that was really good.
It's never really been vindicated in any way, though, which is a big shame.
I mean, you had. I like that you at least you had some very well-rounded characters that weren't all emo, and it was a nice change of pace.
That was the thing, because everyone hated Zidane because he wasn't self-loathing and
he was very well-rounded,
moping.
and his character was pretty much already fairly developed in a sense, but it wasn't. But he did go through like character development still. But
yeah, and the one time that he did actually get overwhelmed with self-loathing, he had a damn good reason for it.
yeah, it's like proper character development and everything. Like
Yeah. And during that sequence, everyone basically turned around to him and said, "Shut up and quit being stupid. We're your friends, goddammit."
yeah.
Which is the sort of thing that you wanted everyone to say in Final Fantasy 7 and 8.
Yeah, well, I actually hate 8. A lot of people like 8, but I just hate it. That's just me.
I like the battle system and I like some of the ideas behind it. I just hate half the cast.
I hate the entire cast.
I like Zell and I like Turvin, and everybody loves Quistis, but
But that's for obvious reasons.
rest of the cast, nah. That's kind of a recurring thing I've noticed with most of the Final Fantasy series, is that half the cast is generally well liked, and the other half you want to throw into a wood chipper.
I don't know if we're talking about the regular 14. I did think Saz was the only good thing to come out of it. I wanted to see more Saz.
I liked Snow, but that's mainly because of his voice actor, Troy Baker, who's one of those guys that can do no wrong in my eyes after playing Persona 4.
Oh, I like Saz a lot. Then I really hated Hope in the beginning, but Hope became cool later on. Like he actually had proper character development and I got really sad to see that Lightning stop being batshit insane. I couldn't get enough of seeing Lightning slap people around. I was actually pissed that they didn't do that more.
Really liked Fang, but then again, I've got a thing for one with Australian accents, so that's kind of a given in my respect.
We're not going to talk about Final Fantasy XIV 2 because
well, we should, damn it.
No, because Watiad and them are going to let's play it soon, so
yeah,
don't want to really spoil anything for the people who are going to watch that thread. Considering this is dating the video and everything, but as I've said several times, damn the consequences. Don't care about dating my videos.
I just know it's just a giant spark plug you're running around with.
Yeah, it's a Kezu shotgun lance. It's like it's a horrible, horrifying lightning monster, basically.
Cool.
And Gendrome likes to interfere, but he didn't really interfere this entire fight. And actually, honestly, I thought I got some pretty decent rewards. Not very many, but the coral fins. I remember hearing people complain about that they could never get coral fins, so I'm guessing it's rare. Who knows? I don't think I'm going to use them ever, though.
Yeah, if I had my friend here, I could probably ask if there was anything worth making with them.
Yeah, I think maybe there's a bow, if you're a bow user or something along those lines. But I wouldn't really know. But since we're actually reaching the end of the video, I will have to hope you enjoyed it. We will see you in the next one.
Catch you in a bit.